Thought about it. Instead, he'll bring it right back out for Jameer Nelson. Hook pass. Oh, Ingram read it beautifully. Defense to offense in the dunk.
So I'm not even gonna lie. I usually watch these before I record the audio for it, but I got like 2 minutes into this video, and I was like, alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to have a surprise reaction because I do know how this game ends, and it's pretty spectacular, so I hope you guys stick around, or at least watch the ending, because a lot of these endings to these games have been really close, and these are really competitive games as we have a young core. You'll see right here, right from the jump, Julius Randle, of all people, pushes the ball up the floor, finds Lonzo in the corner, he knocks down a three. That's what I assumed the future would be, and it still can be. It just won't be D'Angelo on the right and Lonzo with the left, and as you can tell, that does make me a little bit sad, but of course, I'll also always be a Lakers fan, as if I'm going to stick through these struggle times after Kobe, you might as well enjoy the rebuild that we're going to have. We have a lot of young pieces still, and hopefully Brook Lopez will be productive, and maybe he'll even stick around, and maybe he won't demand a ton of money, but with an older player, it's not likely that he'll take a pay cut, so I definitely see Brook Lopez being somewhere else next season. And even if we make the playoffs, same thing with Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson played for the Thunder. He got traded from the Bulls to the Thunder, and he just signed a 2-year, $28 million with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So he's reunited with Jimmy Butler. So even if, like he was on the Thunder, even if you're on a playoff team, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to stay on the team that you're with. So I don't think Brook Lopez will be here. So unfortunately, I think we just had to get rid of D'Angelo in the hopes of signing a LeBron James or probably a Paul George next season. Brandon Ingram kicks out to Lonzo. He's going to knock down those mid-range wide-open jumpers more times out of not. The only other main re-signing in the NBA so far at the recording of this video is Kyle Lowry. He got a 3-year, $100 million, so he'll be joining the Raptors. And I just watched Oprah's video with DeMar DeRozan, and DeMar DeRozan's kind of good, so hopefully the Raptors can be good. That was a really nice step back from D'Angelo Russell there. And this game against the Spurs was really just the Spurs being carried by Kawhi Leonard, as he had an insane Hezo Melo bucket at the end of the first quarter that really made me want to record this before I watched it, because I was like, I have to have live reactions to this because that was insane. We're down, what, 13 at halftime. Julius Randle has 11 points. They have 6 steals, and we do usually have a lot of turnovers, but it's just because our offense is so active, and they're also out rebounding us by 5, 19 to 14. Look at this boy Julius Randle knocking down a 3 to open the half, and then with a sweet drive, he throws it down like LeBron James. Look at Mozgov, of all people, getting a block. Here comes Grayson Allen in transition, and Julius wide open up top again. And if they're going to continue to leave Julius open, I mean, he'll square up and knock these down. They're coming off another miss, Grayson. And at this point, we're just getting threes that are wide open up top, so we're going to pull them. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the videos when I was saying that my sliders need to be corrected. Lonzo gets a nice bucket right there. But the sliders need to be corrected because maybe earlier the sliders don't allow me to make that three-pointer with Brandon Rush. And I'm not saying that I want to make it every time because that defeats the point of competition. Zubac squares up and knocks down that three-pointer. And you see Zubac knocks down threes, but I'm not shooting threes with Timofey Mozgov. Zubac actually wants to be a stretch 5, and he can be that. But like I was saying with the sliders, how we knocked down the three-pointer with Julius Randle doesn't really mean that I shouldn't be able to make a three-pointer with Brandon Rush if he's up top just because I've shot in two or three three-pointers in a row. So that might be a big reason why the games have been closer. Lonzo Ball just takes Jeff Teague to the rim. He's not even concerned about him at all. D'Angelo Russell comes off the screen from JaVale, and he really could have gave it back to him, but D'Angelo, instead of finding JaVale on the cut, he finds Lonzo, and Lonzo is able to finish and draw the foul as well. And of course, he knocks down the free throw, and we're getting back in this game. D'Angelo is going to get this wide open three-point attempt, and so is Julius up top. And you know Julius was going to knock down that three-pointer up top because he's just been nailing it in this game. Lonzo's got 14 at this point. Julius couldn't get to that contest. Lonzo pushes it up. We're down 6 with 7 minutes. Lonzo, the pull-up 3. That was cash. And this is going to become a close game, and hopefully by now I've got some good music playing. So I'll let the music and the audio take over as we tie this game at 97. Brandon Ingram knocks down the 3. Enjoy the heck out of the ending of this game because it's going to be a doozy. And just know, Hezzo, Melo.
Leonard with the jam. Leonard, a good look. And it's San Antonio with another.
Everyone knew Leonard would be a plus rebounder and defender coming out of college, but not many people saw elite scorer and NBA Finals MVP on his resume.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Is off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Randall. And then jammed down as he goes right over Paul Gasol. There is just no stolen by McGee. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And you've got to wonder.
Aldridge gets to Allen. Aldridge is stringing. Shoots from the elbow. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1. Randall against Aldridge. Up off the screen. And Randall throws it down.
So, got to give credit to both offenses there.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-point attempt by Tony Parker. That's good from Randall on the assist by McGee. And that's now 33 points for Julius Randle. Here's Leonard. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 1.
The strength in that body that Kahwi has.
Wicked or weakness. You gotta see this. Yeah, yeah.
Here's McGee, and he banks in the lane. McGee's got 4 just for a long time. They get it back. Gasol, count it, and the foul. He goes to he kicks the lane. He feeds it to Gasol. It's good. It's Leonard with the assist. 14 points for Gasol.
And that's why Gasol makes trust him. His ability to hit these shots time and time again is what makes him such a special player. Those are huge points.
As it put in the bucket as we've seen all game long.
T kicks to Leonard from 20 feet out. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram passes the ball. Fires the 3. Connects from down.
The focus of Ingram, not getting overtaken by the heat of
6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. There's Russell with the 3. And Antonio calls timeout. They're losing by 1. Leonard, that's for 2. Shot is good. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see. The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did advance.
Man, screw Kawhi Leonard. I'm just kidding. That was a heck of a game. Between Brandon Ingram and Julius Randle and Kawhi Leonard, they were just delivering, man. And you see D'Angelo Russell pretty much summed it up for us at the end. It doesn't really matter. We're a team, and we really just got better from this. Julius Randle and Brandon Ingram definitely became better players as a result of this. And it just proved that Brandon Ingram's going to have to work hard on defense at all times. And not saying that he's bad, but you can't take any time off. And it's really just a learning play really for Brandon Ingram. And it was just extremely realistic for Kawhi to have that ice. And Julius wanted Brandon Ingram, and he knocked down that post move and that three-pointer. So Brandon Ingram definitely matured a lot in this game. Shout out Kahwi for making that three. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And hope you guys enjoyed this lit game. Go Lakers.